You look at a puppy, its face is doing nothing except being a puppy face. And somewhere in your chest, a completely unhinged thought shows up. You want to squeeze it hard, maybe growl a little while you do it. You are not secretly a monster. You are running 4 separate systems that were never built to work together, and this video is going to take them apart one at a time. Start with the urge itself. Psychologists call it cute aggression, and the person who named it was watching a talk show in 2013 when an actress nearly lost her mind over a puppy on stage. That researcher, Oriana Aragon at Yale, ran a study in 2015 and found something strange. People who feel the urge to squeeze cute things are usually the same people who cry at weddings. Both are what she called dimorphous expressions, which just means your body sometimes reacts to a huge emotion with an expression that looks like the opposite emotion. Overwhelming joy comes out as tears. Overwhelming tenderness comes out as a fake little burst of aggression. Neither one means what it looks like it means. Here is why your brain bothers doing this at all. When you see something extremely cute, a reward region called the nucleus accumbens floods with dopamine, the same chemical that fires for food and money. That flood is not gentle. Aragon's research found that this response can become so intense it is genuinely disorienting, and she argued that the aggressive urge works like a pressure valve. It lets some of that emotional intensity escape as a harmless little scream or squeeze, so you can actually function enough to pick the animal up instead of standing there completely short-circuited. In her own words, the outcome is served by both expressions happening at once, because a caretaker who is not paralyzed by the feeling is a caretaker who can actually take care of something. Now here's a part almost nobody mentions. Some of what you're feeling isn't just emotional, it's physically wired into your skin. Human skin, especially hairy skin, contains a specific class of nerve fiber called C-tactile afferents. Researchers have found these fibers fire the hardest for one very particular kind of touch. Slow stroking, somewhere around 1 to 10 centimeters per second, the exact speed of a hand running along a cat's back or a dog's fur. Faster strokes barely register on this system. Slower strokes barely register either. It's tuned to that one specific window, and firing in that window is directly linked to how pleasant the touch feels. You are not imagining that petting a soft animal feels better than almost any other kind of touch. You have a nerve pathway that exists for basically no other reason, which brings up an uncomfortable question. If squeezing overwhelms you and stroking specifically rewards you, why does the animal look at you like that in the first place? For dogs, the answer is a literal muscle. It's called the levator anguli oculi medialis, and its only job is to raise the inner corner of the eyebrow. Researchers at the University of Portsmouth dissected dog and wolf faces in 2019 and found this muscle well developed in every dog breed they studied and essentially missing in wolves. Dogs used it far more often around humans and with far more intensity than wolves ever did. The researchers' own interpretation was that expressive eyebrows gave dogs an edge, because humans unconsciously preferred the dogs that could make that face, and kept choosing to breed them. A newer 2024 study complicated the timeline a little, finding the same muscle in coyotes too, which suggests it may be older than domestication itself. Either way, the eyebrow you can't resist did not happen by accident. Something at some point got selected for its ability to make you feel something. And then there's the sound that finishes the job. A cat's purr sits in a frequency range of roughly 25 to 150 hertz. Researchers studying that range, going back to a widely cited 2001 acoustic study on purring, found something odd. Those same frequencies overlap almost exactly with the vibration ranges used in therapeutic settings to encourage bone density and speed up fracture healing. Nobody is claiming your cat is running a medical device on your lap, but it's part of why some researchers suspect purring isn't purely a happiness signal. Cats purr when they're injured, in labor, and even dying, not just when they're content, which has led to a real hypothesis that purring might double as some kind of self-soothing, tissue-supporting mechanism the cat evolved for itself. You just happen to be sitting close enough to get some of it too, so put the whole thing together. The animal in front of you may have an eyebrow muscle specifically shaped over thousands of years to make you feel protective on sight. Its fur is a perfect match for a nerve fiber in your own skin that exists purely to reward slow touch. Its purr, if it has one, might be vibrating at frequencies your own body associates with getting stitched back together, and your brain, completely overloaded by all of that at once, panics slightly slightly and generates a small fake burst of aggression just so you don't stand there melting instead of actually taking care of it. None of this was planned by anyone, not by you, not entirely by the animal either. It's just millions of years of small advantages stacking on top of each other until a fluffy, blinking, purring creature can walk into a room and briefly break your nervous system. Useless, really.